Hi everybody, it's Debbie and you're at your home, your happy place. And today we are going to be at the cottage. It's been really hard for me in the past. I've done, I think, one video and we've been here now a year. Like every time we're in town here, we have a lot of family. This is our hometown. We grew up here, so we've got a lot of friends and we're busy. We're either babysitting or dining out with people and we just end up with a lot. So we don't get much done. So this time we actually got a little done, and that's what this video is going to be about. It may be two parts because we actually did a lot, but I'm going to start my video out with something that I received. I was contacted by roseforever.com, and this will be the first time I've ever done a product with you. They allowed me to select a bouquet, and I thought at this time of year, roses, I mean, I'm holding it right now underneath the camera, and the aroma is so beautiful. It smells exactly like a bouquet of roses. So today I'm going to show you my tablescape I'll use it on, and I'm actually going to take it in about 3 different places in the house to show you how versatile it would be to have. But I'm going to right now bring up the flowers that I selected. This is a beautiful, it looks like a little hat box. This is velvet, and these are my roses. I'm telling you what, I mean, they're no different smelling or looking than any other rose bouquet that you would get. And the presentation is gorgeous, but that's not all. And if you're not familiar with the brand, it is based in New York, and these are, they look like they're freshly picked. They have been crafted by floral artisans. They are real roses, but they have special oils inside of them that make them last. And they say they'll last a year. Now, I'm going to tell you something. They don't even know this. My daughter, who had a YouTube channel, she still does, but she doesn't do that very often anymore. She got some 3 or 4 years ago, and hers are still beautiful. So talk about a beautiful investment. Now, if I were getting a bouquet of roses for Valentine's Day, yeah, and they were gonna last longer than 7 days, wow. So anyway, I want you to look at that. I'm gonna have a coupon code for you to get a discount. It's gonna be HOME25 will be the code, and I'll have a link below. They come in a variety of colors. I selected red before I had decided I was doing Romancing the Home and going blush. Otherwise, I probably would have picked the pink. I believe they have 2 pinks. So they have a very pale pink, and then they have a little brighter pink. They have yellow and violet and black. The ones that are pigmented, unlike a normal rose, are made out of something that's non-allergic. And by the way, this suede is vegan suede. They come in box shapes. They come in heart shapes. They come in a sort of a plexiglass crystal, I think they call it. I just think that if you're gonna gift, I mean, I'm thinking about it for some family members, to be able to give somebody something that is going to last them longer than a week or two, and have, I mean, the look of a fresh rose is just such a special idea. I don't know how they created it, but I just think it's stunning, and it's gonna be gorgeous on my tablescape. So I hope you stay with me as I prepare a tablescape, and then I'm going to use it in 2 other places in the house today. So I'm gonna put it close for you to see. It's roseforever.com, and that's out of New York. And I think you're just gonna love it. All right, I'll be bringing these back out a little bit later in the video. And first I'm just gonna show you my table. So this is our table at this house. It is a Habersham plantation table. I've talked about that brand in the past. I love this table. It was not inexpensive, but it is very old. We've had it a long time, and this will be a piece that would last like any other piece that you now find as an antique. It is an heirloom piece for sure. We do not have the leaf in it. I have this very long gray. Let me pull up the other runner. I showed this on a haul. It's a gray runner, but it's super long. And yet the red one I had found is very short. So I just decided to layer it. It just gives it a, I don't know, it gives it a more finished look. And I don't mind that the love is up on the top. As I've said this before, I like being able to see that on the top of the table. And you know I struggle with centerpieces, so I'm excited to have my rose bouquet for my centerpiece. But first we're going to start with what am I doing today? I'm doing a placemat, a charger, and 2 plates. Okay, I'm going to start with these placemats. You've seen these. You can get them at more than one place. I actually think they are on Amazon. I picked mine up at Hobby Lobby, but I will link the Amazon. They are like a burlap, and they've got a beautiful little pleat. And I just love the casual but feminine look to them. I should have put this other stuff in the center here to work with. There we go. Okay. And I'm doing a 4-piece place setting, or a 4-person place setting, is what I'm trying to say. All right, next I'm doing a plastic. I want to call this like a velvet. I mean, look at that finish. It's very metallic looking. I love the edging of this. This is a Walmart Better Homes and Gardens charger. I don't know if they have, I've had these for years, so I don't know what they have right now. But I love this. I'm gonna show you really up close how I'm gonna do the plate. These are the same plates that I used at our other house. Let me lift this up so you can, I don't like seeing half of my head here. These are the same plates I used at my other house, and these were from Pier 1. I was not able to find anything exactly like this online. I linked a beautiful one when I did my kitchen that has a more intricate edge on it, like the whole thing is intricate. So, I mean, you know, any kind of plate, I mean, you know, you could use white, not with what I'm doing today, I wouldn't use white, but you could use a pink plate, and you can find a lot of pink plates, or you could just use some other gray plates. What is my style here? Really quick, I'm just gonna say, I started out because this house was not exactly everything I would have liked to have picked. We were just kind of lost, which is probably why it's taking us a year to just hang a picture in here. I think I'm just headed in, using all the furniture that we had from the house that we were in for like 30 years. Not all of it, because this is a little house compared to that other house we had. I just really I was eclectic with a very strong leaning to French country, which I just love. So, as you can see, like in these chairs, or cottage, I mean, I call it cottage myself. And so that's where you're gonna see. So that's why things like this, you know, you could call it shabby chic, you can call it cottage, you can call it French country, it's feminine. And that's what I like. It's definitely, this would not be considered modern. So anyway, I wanted to show you how I'm gonna put these because they both have that beautiful edge on them. I'm trying to get this in a light where you can see the edge. I'm not sure you're gonna be able to see it, but I'm going to match this point to that point, if you can see that. And then it ends up making a really beautiful edging around it. Okay, so let me put out the chargers and then the plates. This will be one of my quicker tablescapes. I don't know, I'll put some glasses out. Here's what I don't have. I don't have napkins. I would have loved to have had napkins, but the only ones I could find were $17 for some that I didn't love and way too many. Like, I don't know how many napkins were in it. Okay, so the chargers are out. Now I'm gonna do the plates. And I'll give you a close-up as soon as I'm done with just this part of it. Okay. Now you know how hard I looked for my little plate that's gonna have the pattern and the personality. So at first I had some little pink, I'd call them like a cabbage feel, and they were okay, but they really didn't say Valentine's Day. And I am making a Valentine's table, by the way. That's what this is. So I did head out to Home Goods yesterday. And in this area, you know, everything's so close. It's kind of nice. So, yes, this is French. I took French. So they're just little script plates with a little bit of heart in it. And, you know, it does have a little English. It says, I love you there. But je t'aime and, well, actually, it's more than French because I don't, tequila, that's not French, I don't think. And Tiama. So this is I love you in a lot of languages, I guess. So this is my first time of putting it down. I'm gonna take you down there to let you see what I did. I think that's really cute. Yes, I would love to have a beautiful pink or red napkin, but I don't have it, so not on this particular table. I will be back before Valentine's Day, but I doubt that maybe I'll just do a real quick update for you while I'm here. Now, this little set of plates you can probably find at Home Goods right now. I think they were like $12.99 for 4 of them. But any little dessert or luncheon plate would work. All right, next is the centerpiece. So I just think this is gonna be so beautiful, you guys. Again, I can't stress. Every time I pick these up, I am so aware and shocked at the aroma of fresh cut roses. It's just so beautiful. I'm gonna have that gold facing me. And then I'm gonna put a couple of candles on either side. Okay, I'm not sure how well these will show up, but this is basically pink mercury glass. And I had them in our bedroom because I do like pink in our bedroom, and I'm allergies. These are fall. They smell like pumpkin, but I don't care because they are beautiful. And I didn't light them, as you can see. So, and they don't emit the smell unless you literally put them to your nose. So they won't affect my bouquet here. Oh my goodness. I wanted you to see how pretty that is. I just love it. It's simple. And then you've got the pink with the black, which is very, very beautiful. And then my beautiful roses. I love the dark red roses in that black on this red runner. I think that is so gorgeous. Now I am gonna add my glasses, and I think I might put my silverware out even though I don't have napkins. Even white would work, napkins, but I do have some gold ones. I'll look at that. I just think they might be too busy. Okay, I'm setting my table with crystal. Yeah, the burlap runner and the burlap placemats are definitely casual, but my roses elevate this table. And I would love if I had a smaller table where I could just do for 2, but anyway, I'm gonna use Marquee by Waterford, and you can get these. I will check and see if they're on Amazon, I'm not sure. But I had bought these at Home Goods years ago. They would have big boxes of Marquee. I think they carry more than one Waterford brand, but I've got the wine, the champagne flutes, and the water goblets. So I'm popping those down. And then I have, first let me say this. When you see me in the camera, everything's reversed. So when you watch me set the table, if you're watching me, it's gonna look like my forks and spoons and knives are on the wrong side. When I get behind the camera and I'm holding it, then you're seeing the correct side. And I know that's confusing. I had somebody in my last kitchen tablescape tell me that I needed to put things on the proper side. So I told her perhaps it filmed backwards. So I went back and looked, and sure enough, you know, I've seen the same thing on somebody, and I think, don't they know which side it goes on? But I would never tell somebody, but she does, and I'm fine with that. But she also likes to tell me where my napkins go. And as I've told her before, I'm not setting a proper table when it comes to things like napkins. I see napkins as something very free art decor. People make them into all kinds of shapes. They put them I've stuffed them in my glasses before. I put them under plates. I put them on top. I put them all over the place. But today, in honor of Vicki, and she knows who she is, I'm putting them on the left side, underneath my forks. So anyway, I did find these and I'm gonna go ahead and use them in my pantry. I just ironed and pressed them so they're nice and crisp. And I'm going to, I thought since I'm gonna use my gold flatware, it'll look pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the table with that, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, this is the second area I'm going to show you that I am going to use the Forever Rose. I found this table in our basement. It actually matches the desk that I put out last time I did a video. So this must have been, there's little keys on it. I don't know if we have the keys or keyholes. Maybe they're just fake. But anyway, I thought, oh, this works. You know, I was going to get a long piece, and eventually, well, actually I bought one and it got delivered to our other house, and it may stay there now. So, but I like this. It's nice. It allows me to put something on the sides of it. And then, but this was my mother's and father's. And then this piece, I would like to definitely change the frame. And I kind of think I'd like to change out the mat. I think I'd like to go with some of that really pretty coral that you see in there. But this was done by this artist, and let's see. Now there's the artist's name, but on the back of it, she's got a note and everything. So my parents had gone to Charleston and walked into, I guess, an art studio or store and bought it, and they were so proud of this piece. And I love it too. I think the colors are beautiful. I love the architecture, so I decided to hang it here. I get a little I don't know, I get a little odd about how I feel about having some of my mom's and dad's stuff hanging in my house, because it's theirs. It was like hanging in their house, and it feels odd to me because we really didn't have the same style. But that's really why I'm going to change out the frame and likely change out the matting as well. But okay, so I have this perfect spot here. I'm going to grab one of those candles and those flowers, and I'm going to pop it here, and let's see how that looks. Okay, here's what I did. I wanted a little architectural height, and I wanted to change up the shapes because I've got the round bouquet here and then a round candle. So I wanted something to raise the height as well as just cut, you know, I didn't want 3 round things. I know the base is round, but anyway, let's back up so you can see this. I think that looks really pretty as a welcome when you come in. You know, here's the thing. You can get any color. You don't have to get the red. You can get yellow. You can get pink. You can get white. Any of these other colors. So you could get them for a bedroom and leave them out. You can get them. I mean, I'm going to show you one more spot that it would be beautiful. But definitely this time of year, it lasts a year, you guys. When I was thinking about it, it's like, I love Kentucky Derby. We like to have a Kentucky Derby party. And so that's the Run for the Roses. So that's another great idea that you'd have in May. The coupon code I'm giving you is only good through, I think, Valentine's Day. If not, maybe through the end of February, but probably Valentine's Day. So if you're interested, just and you don't be shocked at price. They come in a variety of prices, but realize before you go there, look up the cost of a dozen roses. And how many roses? I didn't even count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. It looks like it's 18 or 19. I didn't count well, but anyway, it's more than a dozen roses you're gonna get. And you're gonna have them for over a year, but guaranteed for a year. So anyway, again, I'm just saying, what a gift, and a gift to yourself as well. But I think this makes a beautiful welcome at your front door. All right, one more spot. I'm gonna show you these roses. Okay, you've seen my little black table before. Honestly, I bought this as a staging piece back when I was a home stager, and I thought it was so cute. Don't really remember where I bought it at, but it wasn't very expensive. It's got 3 drawers. It's got some cute legs, which I'm not sure if I'm low enough for you to even see. But anyway, I think I gave it to my son for a while, and then he didn't need it, and I took it back. And it just happens to look really great with my black Tommy Bahama furniture. So I'm gonna pull something together here. This one I haven't completely planned out, but I know that we'll start with the roses. Every time I pick them up, I get that beautiful whiff. That is gorgeous. Now I don't have a beautiful tray, but this is a fairly significant size piece, so I don't know that I would have probably put it in a tray to begin with. Now I have a couple options here. I can go in with that same candle, but I also have this, and I like the height that this brings to it. Now I'm going to add a green ball. I'm making it towards you instead of the sofa. And then I have a magazine. I'm gonna get my magazines and set them there, and then I might try a book. So I'll be right back. Okay, I love magazines. Now this one is not like a monthly. This is just Country French. And I do have a Better Homes and Gardens and a Martha Stewart Living. But if I had this turned around towards the sofa, this would be good for me. I'm gonna do you a close-up, and then I'm gonna change it out with one other setting. And a tray would be nice. I just don't happen to have one that would be large enough for this. You could also use a large, I could definitely use a runner here, but it'd have to be a very small one. I could possibly use like a very, I don't know, placemats or something. You know, right now, there are some really pretty heart placemats that would be a really nice base underneath here. I saw some at Home Goods last night. They were cut out. They were plastic or rubbery silicone or something. They were deep metallic red, but they had little hearts all through it that were cut out like a lace almost. That would be gorgeous underneath here. So that's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna pop out the magazine for a coffee table book that I just picked up, and the tall glass candle holder for the short one. Okay. And then this was my last option. Again, I really believe it needs something underneath it, but I'm showing you what I have to work with right now. I just think the roses are stunning with it, and I do still enjoy this pink candle. And I have my little green ball, and this I just picked up. I haven't even opened it. I just took the plastic off. This coffee table book I found at Home Goods yesterday, and I just thought it was really pretty as far as the outside looks. And since it's a design book, I know I'll love it. You guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I really hope that you at least check out the website and use my coupon code to get $25 off of your order right now, at least through Valentine's Day. I will have the link in the description below, and I'll also put it on the screen here, and as long as you go there and use my coupon code, you would still get it off. It's roseforever.com, and this is how it comes. I didn't show you with the lid. I had it sitting on the lid. So it's also, you could have it that height, but because it has a lip in there, oops, I don't have it very well here. There we go. It just makes a really beautiful presentation. And I can't say enough about it. The company, the lady I worked with was very lovely. I get a lot of opportunities to bring things to you guys, but I try to just pay attention that I'm getting things that right now fit home decor. And this was the first one that I really, really loved and was so excited to be able to get it for my own home. So if I like it, I'm hoping that you'll like it. Thanks for joining me today. I'm sure you can find a lot of places in your own home where you can use white roses, yellow, pink, and all the other colors, different shaped boxes, different sizes. They even have one right now that is a single rose. You get 3 minis. So can you imagine that on a bedside? in each of your guest rooms, or one on either side of your master, and then maybe one in the bathroom. There's a lot of ideas that you could come up with, but if you are new here, welcome. I hope that you'll consider subscribing. And for all my subscribers and those that comment, I ask you to please press the like button, share, and I will see you in the next video. It's very likely going to be in the same clothes because I'm going to hurry up and do another video real quick before we leave town. Bye, guys.